Check 1, check 2 on the mic. Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah. Microphone check 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Thank you, Aisha. Yeah. What's happening? Happy Saturday night. Thank you, Miss Kim, also for letting me know you guys can hear me. I'm texting, I'm emailing. I got 8 arms right now. Happy to be here. You know I like to do it official, though, before we get this train off the track. Let's go.
God is dawn. Like and subscribe. Comment something nice. Loving this light. Here's God is dawn. God is dawn. God is dawn.
You heard the kid. It's Goddess Dawn. Peace world. Welcome or welcome back. I am Goddess Dawn. I'm live in LA. Yeah. At the 8 o'clock hour. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We are worldwide, baby. Yes, we are. So what's good, people? I see a couple of my fam in the chat. Yeah, I see you, Priscilla. Wow, Wayne. Yeah, Aisha. Yes. Miss Kim the Warrior. I see you, Mary Blue. Yeah, all stars. That's right. Professor Cobb, you are in the private chat, sir. Come on out, baby. Come over to the other side. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Oh, yeah. My bad. I think I saw a Karen Johnson pop in here. Yes. Karen Johnson. Welcome back. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm happy to be here. So much going on always. You know how we do, catching up with each other as the world continues to turn and turn. It's madness. It truly is. Speaking of madness, you know, Israel and Palestine, they're trading missiles. An Israel airstrike today, Saturday, May 15th, flattened a 13th floor building said to have housed the U.S. Associated Press and Qatar-based Al Jazeera Television, among other international news outlets. Say the U.S. Army did warn them about an hour ahead, but prior to that, another strike had hit a refugee camp, killed like 10 people. It's not pretty. Definitely not pretty. Kind of sounds like these YouTube streets, don't it, though? Yeah. Especially the R. Kelly sector. Not even trying to be funny. I mean, but airstrikes go back and forth every day here on YouTube. There was a 17-hour meeting with all the sides present. It got my attention. Did y'all catch any of that? We'll get into it. Yeah. Yes. But back to the real world. The CDC has announced that vaccinated folks, y'all can go out and ditch your mask while you're out in public. A lot of corporate establishments are following suit. I think Disney just announced they're going to have a no mask policy or no policy in place. Trader Joe's, Starbucks too. I'm definitely not ready. You know. Speaking of not ready, nobody was ready for what Porsha of Real Housewives gave us with that picture she posted on Mother's Day and the tea that followed suit. I had totally forgot to talk about this last live. I think I had already said it was like old news, but new, little rumors keep coming out. It's an interesting conversation. So I wanted to revisit that. But yeah, and what about Nelly being pulled into the T.I. and Tiny case? So much going on. Yeah. You notice I'm keeping it light tonight. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I have somebody backstage. Yo, hold on now. Let's bring you on in, sir. Professor Cobb is in the building. Let me get rid of this photo. Blocking the view. Oh, there we go. Well, hello.
Well, howdy.
How you feeling?
Feel good now. I got let out of backstage. I felt trapped.
Yeah. No, you were definitely not trapped. That's called, that's the green room,
I'm gonna need you to have some green M&Ms in the green room.
Okay. Well, there's a fee that goes with that. I'll send you my Cash App.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we can get that green room
We
stock
good.
right on up. What's going on, though, brother?
Ma'am, living the best life, seeing what kind of cookies you're tossing our way.
Look, I got tea. I don't know about cookies. Who has the cookies? Oh, speaking of cookies, I don't know if we have cookies, but I know we have milkshakes in the yard by the and she goes by the name of Miss Kim. So
hey, Miss Kim.
I'm gonna put this link in the chat. And if anyone else wants to join, feel free. So we're talking a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna lead the YouTube stuff. I know you're not really feeling understanding this whole YouTube web, and you shouldn't. And I don't even want you touching it. So I'm not even going. But it's comedy though. One of these days I'll have to fill you in. But I wanted to go through the little topics that we just talked about here. You know, me and you, we're always talking about this vaccination situation. How are you feeling, by the way, Mr.
I'm
Johnson &
feeling
Johnson?
wonderful, and I don't know. I feel good. I feel good.
Okay.
I feel confident. I feel comfortable and safe.
Okay, well, that's great because it's all about how you feel and what you believe to be true in your life. That's going to pave the way. So sounds like you're on the right track.
Yes, thank you. Thank
Excellent. Meanwhile, he's passing out in the bathroom and
you.
having convulsions and half your face is falling off, but that's okay. I love you anyway.
But that's okay. I'll be coming back this way. I'll be
It's
on
all
the
good.
mend.
It's all good. And that was all in fun and games. Don't get it twisted. So anyway, so what were we? Let me go back through these little lists here. What we got? Okay, I have forgot about Porsha. I don't know. Do you watch Real Housewives? I don't even know why I'm asking you that, but I'm asking you because Porsha is on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we about to get into her little thing.
No, I don't.
Not surprised. Don't fall asleep now. Stay engaged. Let me see. Do I have a picture here? You don't even know who she is, though, for real? I'm just curious.
No, I know she is the granddaughter of a civil rights activist, and she was on Real Housewives.
Ooh.
And she was on the whatever Ricky Smiley radio show was for a while.
Very okay. Oh, she's not on there. You talking about
And she snatched that lady to the ground by her hair.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I forgot who that was.
Yeah, she beat the hell out of him.
I'm not mad at that. I know. Look, I don't get into housewives on this channel. I could because I have my opinion, but I'm not feeling Kenya at all. I feel like she has mommy issues, and I feel like
never felt her.
Takes it out on them women.
Yeah.
Okay, so here she is, Porsha, and that's Miss Kim, y'all. She's here. Yes.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Miss Kim.
Hello.
She cute. We're gonna take this picture down in a second. But Porsha's here, and she dropped this, I think, on Mother's Day, and her baby daddy is Dennis in the yellow sweater to our right. And then Simon to our left in the black tee is Alan's ex-husband or soon to be ex-husband, who is her former castmate from the last season, at least. The season just ended, okay? And now all of a sudden they're a couple. So, and I think he even announced they're engaged. So there's a lot of opinions flying. She broke girl code. She says they weren't friends. Okay, so let me take this down here. But so what do y'all think about this? Did you think it's breaking girl code?
Well,
whatever that code is, I don't think she broke anything. At this point, it's hashtag live your best, man.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's what a lot of people were saying in her comments. People were like, all these blue check people in there cheering her on, and she a hoe, and that was a hoe ass move, and she knows she wrong, and whoop whoop whoop. And I honestly didn't really feel that way because of that, because I don't know that they were friends. I think they were coworkers on a reality TV show.
Yep.
And Porsha might have peeped the scene and saw a crack that she could slip into. I don't know. He says he'd been divorced since January. So if that's the case and they just been together a month, what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
None.
See?
Because anybody that's talking that stuff, open up their closet and see how many bones fall up out that mug. You know what I'm saying?
I think I still have live bodies up in there, some taped up at the mouth. I better
go what I'm saying?
I better go check on that.
You know what I'm saying? Let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
He said nothing. I guess this is why people have guests on their shows that have opposing opinions, because if you're just like, oh yeah, I agree. Okay, what else? What else you want to talk about? But we can play devil's advocate. What you saying, Kim?
I could see it from different many angles. I could see it being a storyline for the show. I could see it
Yeah.
being that she looked at it like, I'm single. I'm not friends with her. I don't really know her. I know for a fact that they're divorced or whatever. I'm grown, and hell, I ain't got no ties to nobody. Go for what I know.
And I need
and
some touching.
and she could be unapologetically Porsha, you know.
There it
and
is.
and if the attraction, he looking at it like, hey, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm going after what I want to do. They probably just looked at it like, you know, he like, we
It
know
is
it's gonna be
what
a
it is.
backlash. She probably like, I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm living my life. I don't owe nobody no explanation.
Right.
Or, you know, so it ain't no telling. As far as a girl code, I think a girl code is when you're really truly friends. See, a lot of people use friends, the word friend and friendship loosely. To me, it has a lot of meaning. A true friend comes a lot with that, like genuinely. You can say associates, acquaintance, somebody that you know, a homegirl, whatever, but a true friend, that's a lot. To me, that's like years. That's
That would have been her
that's
and
history.
Shamia, but she wouldn't have did that to Shamia now.
Right. Now, but I just say, hey, you know, we'll find out. I kind of believe that is it's a real whatever they doing. They got a thing going on, him and her. And hey, teach his own. Shit. They
Right.
probably mad that she got him first. Shit, ain't no telling.
No telling, right? Because they say this will, if he
Damn.
does marry her, it'll be his 5th marriage, I think.
Oh
So
wow.
So
that's
he has a brand. He has a pattern
Oh,
and a brand.
he
I
has a
didn't know it
habit.
was number 5.
He
Jesus.
got a bad habit, is what he got.
Oh, Porsha. Oh Lord,
Porsha.
see,
So
that says a
yeah,
lot about that person.
Yes.
It
They're
can't be.
serial.
It can't be the previous wife. There's something about him.
yeah, we need to get into his deal. What is his deal?
Yeah,
That, I mean,
that's
I know bits
something.
and
That's
pieces, but
something that speaks volume about anybody.
we don't really know about nothing. I mean, honestly.
I had a manager
Very
that was
honestly.
married. I had a manager that was married and divorced 6 times, and come to find out it was because he wanted to be with a woman, and that was number 7.
Oh,
But she was a she was a MF, but she was honest about it. She was like,
A
I've been married
master fryer.
and she was a she was like, she said it was me, it wasn't them, you know, it just she was just like, but yeah, but I was like, that speaks a lot about that person, you know, that many times. To me, I think marriage is something special. I think it should be something, you know, beautiful and not played with, not for no ring, not for no fashion show, who's gonna have the best dress and tux and all that and everything. I just think that that's something spiritual, emotional, physical, everything, like all in one.
Hmm. Well, I will say that if anybody wanted this, I would have been married and divorced several times as well because, you know, I don't know. I've never been married, and I don't know. I would like to wear a tuxedo at a wedding. I have fun at weddings. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
never,
like to
you know
cry.
what, Mr. Cobb, I've never been to a wedding, I've never been part of a wedding, and I've never been married either. You never know. I think
Never know.
we gotta start being, who wanna invite us to their wedding?
Who want this?
Yeah,
oh
but sis
Lord.
gonna be the one to announce it with me though. I already had a vision. She gonna go live and everything. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that what we're doing, y'all? This is what we're doing.
I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry.
Like y'all just like out here auctioning off to the highest bidder. Like, what's going on?
Hey, when a car turned, the passengers turn with it. I'll ride with it.
I don't want to know who and what is in that car. Don't want to know.
Sis,
Despair.
we be the designated driver. We be the boy.
Turning on 2 wheels.
Right.
But
So
look,
yeah,
one thing I will say, or I would like to ask about the Porsche thing is like look at the whole thing from as many angles as you want to. Who's being hurt in this situation? Who's being violated in this situation? Who is raising their hand to say, I vehemently oppose this union because it hurts me?
Well, I don't know if she's vehemently opposed, but the ex is kind of stating, I'm still working through this and leave me alone. And basically, the divorce is still happening, not done. So this is her. I don't know, conflicting information. And really, whose business is it really? I mean, I talk about this stuff and I can go real deep with it, break out my cards.
Now, Candy brought her in,
tap in. Let me see what's going on. Do some remote viewing. That stuff.
If Candy brought her in, I would say Candy brought it in like Porsha. Let me tell you now. He gonna be free marketing.
Oh, you think Candy told her? Candy gave her the scoop, huh?
Candy might have told the girl before you get this divorce, come get a bag real quick and like kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, that might have been her billboard, the show. Like, let me put you out there.
Find a girl, a man on the show. You never know. Let me.
That's what I'm saying. They were using it as her ticket to her new man.
Because Candy hooked up Delicious and her man, and I forgot who else, and they've been rocking for some years now. So.
Well, Delicious is
Delicious.
Wait, Delicious's new man isn't he one of the 5 that went to jail for that rape?
Yep.
Oh, I hate to don't say that rape. Don't say that. I'm saying it again. Don't say that word. that happened.
Candy and introduced them to with each other. Yeah. Like behind the scenes.
Candy just know everybody, don't she?
Yeah, before he went in and having
and they could have done something like that because, like, I mean, I've seen Real Wives of Atlanta. I don't watch Housewives of Atlanta. I know the name of Porsha, from different things. And again, since I don't watch Real Housewives, I haven't heard her name in quite some time. So I was shocked when she came into my space, not physically, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Porsha? But like now I'm hearing her name again, and I haven't heard her name in 2021, maybe 2020.
Well, the show it's boring. I mean, they had that stripper gate, that bolo gate.
Oh yeah, and I didn't know they was out here in Vegas when that went down. Damn.
In Vegas, they were?
Yeah, they was out. I found out they was out here in Vegas, dog, when that went down. They had an Airbnb.
Well, they said they was somewhere else. I forgot where, but it wasn't Vegas.
It's on one of that Candy got a podcast or something with that girl Latoya. When Latoya was recalling, they was in the kitchen and stuff. And I said, oh, Latoya, the way her body language was, she got down with Candy. She was like, you know how I know we was up. And she was feeling on herself. And she was like, they was in Vegas. And I was like, oh, okay.
So everything is a lie, basically. We can't believe nothing they tell us.
Basically, they took that dungeon stuff on tour.
Well, that's what Candy does.
Yeah.
If y'all listen to this, if the Bolo episode, he said that tour ain't got nothing on what I'm about to do right now. He basically let the world know. You can pay Candy for a ticket, or you could pay me for a ticket, but you're gonna get a different ride when you pay me, baby.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm assuming that that's how that goes.
Work it out, Miss Kim.
Right.
Well, moving on, because we're gonna see that's gonna play out how it's gonna play out, and we're gonna find out.
It'll come out
at some point.
Yeah.
So, Professor Cobb, are you familiar with Tasha K?
No.
Okay.
She related to K Michelle?
No. She is a YouTuber or blogger, and she's pretty popular. She's a Black woman, and as a Black woman, we like to big up our people. And so But you know, she's just somebody who's controversial because she says things, and sometimes these things are not true, and we know they're not true. But she will
Say
hammer
her
them.
name again. I'm gonna try to find something.
Tasha K.
Tasha K. I
And look,
like
actually, yeah. And what I want to talk about is her interview with Kevin Samuels. Are you familiar with Kevin Samuels?
No.
Really? So you don't go online. Let's just put that out there.
she
That's
must have been DICK motivated.
I do go online whenever my phone line isn't used because I have dial up.
You have- oh wow. We're regressing. Or
You
maybe
have
not.
mail.
Maybe you're in the future. You get ready for the next wave.
I'm with it. Let's go.
Not ready. But I wanted to talk about that. So Kevin Samuels is also a YouTube personality, and he is pretty popular these days, especially he, I guess, kind of got a reputation for going in on Black women specifically. They call into his show. He rates them. He has a rating system. And, you know, if you have children, if you have, if you're a certain age, certain weight, educated, certain things that go against you as on his rating scale. So Tasha K interviews this man, and let's let Love Warrior in here. Go against you. What up?
Hey, hey, can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello,
Hey, Love Warrior.
everybody. Hey,
Hello.
Anthony. What's
Hey.
up, Goddess? Miss
What's
Karen?
up?
What's up?
So thank you for joining. So yeah, I was just talking about Tasha K and Kevin Samuels. You know, Tasha K interviewed Kevin Samuels. I
Right.
kind of caught the tail end of it, honestly, but I thought it was interesting that she that was, I think it was on his podcast also. So they were like cross marketing, and you know, I see that, you know, I could see how it would be beneficial for both of them, but at the same time, Tasha K was super softball on this dude. And I was like, who is this woman? Like, where is that chick?
DICK motivated. She's all, you know.
Go into that, Kim. Go deeper.
Meaning that she's always on the male side. She always, you know, how she is. That's the part that I don't like that Tasha K. Like, she probably more on his side because she's narcissistic too as well. She's like a Nick at Night, basically. She'll victim shame. You know, when she used to speak the facts and the truth, that and be and kind of funny with it, comical, that's Tasha K that I like. But when she got the lying and then jumping on the bandwagon with the, you know, with the, how can I say it, with the suspect, then it's just like, oh, I see, you just, you know. But I guess got, like she said, it's the views for me. That's what she said, and I believe her on that. I think she kept that part real.
Yeah.
She'll do whatever she wants to get those like.
Right.
But she'll know that it be facts and real victims though. But I don't know. She probably won't try to take some notes from him. She probably was intrigued. She probably looked at him like a challenge to see if she could read him and whatever. He'll probably get her and her husband.
I was surprised that he agreed to that interview and putting himself out there on that platform, because the women that call into his show, because I've only watched him like a couple of times, and I got so hot and heated, I was bothered watching him.
Have you been on anybody else's podcast? Goddess be not.
Yeah.
I
He's been on some other ones.
I wondered, what did Tommy? How did that play out? Remember, sis, you introduced? Well, I had learned about him through you when Tommy got him.
Tommy, wait.
Yeah. Remember, Tommy joined us live, and then next thing you know, he took her out on a date, and he was like, "Yeah." Like,
oh, the woman Tommy. I'm like, who? Okay. Yeah.
I wonder how did that play out. I ain't heard nothing else about that.
Between the sheets. No, I'm just I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is when I saw that little bit, I was not interested in seeing the rest because if it ended like that, like I didn't hear no back apologies for how I came out swinging. I didn't hear no action being recapped. I was like, this thing was smooth sailing this whole interview, and that's bull.
Yeah, she mainly just allowed him a platform to come out and present himself in a different light. But she went in just real soft, not like the old Tasha K, like Kim was saying, like when she would have really lit him up.
Is that the old Tasha K?
Yeah, when she would have like brought the truth and lit him up. Yeah.
Like, you're so cool. You're so cool. Like, who the hell is this?
Do you need some wine?
They done cloned Tasha K, y'all. They done cloned her.
She needs some of this. She needs some of this.
Is that what she needs something? I don't know.
I don't think she did her wine glass in a while. She'd be like, get the wine glass.
So I don't know. So you guys didn't see it either, I'll take it.
No, but I did see comments like she was soft, they didn't understand, but they was like it was like kind of smooth. They was just like, wow. But
welcome back, Brother Wayne.
Welcome back. It was basically a commercial. It was a big commercial for both of their platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's probably why they did it. This could be good for both of us.
Right. Oh, I'm sure. I feel like Tasha's people reached out to him. They probably reached out to him and extended that invite.
But her platform is way bigger than his. That's gonna bring him.
Yeah, but they're in a dark wine cellar with the lights off and stuff, like they in a mob meeting or something.
She's bigger, but he's ringing bells right now, and also he has a different audience. So she's just really opening herself to a different market. You know,
at least they're gonna go check it. They might not become subs, but they'll check them out.
He might be different off camera in real life. He might be doing this stuff.
So he is.
Pull the strings.
Oh, he's real different.
Yeah,
he's like, I could be a jerk. I could be a jerk online.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that he the way he presents himself now, all refined and this. He wasn't all that in school. We know that. We can tell. We know that you was the last one to get picked on softball team.
Oh,
we can tell.
It shows, huh?
Yeah.
When I see him, I instantly think of he gonna be on American Greed one day. Like that's instantly what I do.
Yeah, that one went over my head, but I get it. I never seen that.
Like one of those like executive, like he up there on Wall Street scheme or something. Like he's such a fraud.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was a good one. That was good.
He gonna be on American Greed with that suit and stuff.
Well, damn. Yeah, he's well they tried to dig up some stuff on him. I don't know if it panned out about the daughter, now him owing back child support.
2 marriages. 2 child support. Child support.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if any of that panned out
either.
Or what happened, but that's what happens when you get to the level of, I guess you could call it social media success as he has. That's what happens,
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it. If ain't nobody watched it, that says a lot too. I stopped watching Tasha K a minute ago.
Me too. I unsubscribed 2 years ago or so. Whenever I just can't.
Don't subscribe, Professor.
I will try my best not to.
We're not subscribed.
Even though her people are called the winos, though, you might be.
Winos.
But we drink wine too, though.
We drink wine and stuff, but we're classy ladies, women, warriors.
Right.
We don't slur, we don't fall out of the chair, and we don't tell lies.
Ooh,
you drinking wrong.
And we spread love. We support one another, and we have not switched it up not one time since day one. Our Goddess Dog is a real one. 100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
didn't it?
Hey,
Oh,
I'll
go
ring.
ahead.
I'll ring on that.
Ring the bell. Let me get my
That's
bell.
crazy.
Out
Yeah.
of YouTube, she has not flipped.
I know
she
why
has
you
not
doing that.
She's not flip mode.
They did
You
not
cannot.
have to have no
You can
apology
try.
tour necessary.
Oh
You
God.
can go back to
No
to the first
apology
video.
tour necessary over here.
Listen. All right.
No
You ain't
apology
gonna see
tour.
none counting shit
Now,
about Goddess
it
Dog.
might be
I don't
some
want no
folks
apology.
need to come apologize. Okay? It might be some folks that need to come apologize. But
I don't want nobody's
we don't
apology.
have to have an
Especially don't
apology
want it
tour
if I
because
have
we
to
keep
come
it
on
real.
YouTube and say I want an apology. Like you can keep your apology. My thing
Well,
is,
that's right.
listen, I hear what you're saying, and I
Because it's
appreciate
not
that.
heartfelt. If you have to ask for it, it's not coming from a true place anyway.
I don't
If you
even
have
know
to
if
ask for
apology
it.
is the right. I mean,
But
look,
you are owed apologies.
I don't know. You know, certain people gave certain olive branches at one point, sincere or not, it happened. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like I need to. I mean, okay, so let's just keep it real. The reason this is coming up is because, as I mentioned earlier, there was a whole 17-hour live.
A whole day.
It was a good live. It was on Angie Walker's channel. So
Okay.
anybody who doesn't know, or anybody who has been keeping up with the R. Kelly stuff in the R. Kelly sector, this was the place for you. If you are clueless about it and you, Mr. Cobb, this ain't for you. We don't even want you. We gotta, Matter of fact, yeah, maybe we shouldn't even talk about it while he on here. But
We just
nevertheless,
get a little backstory. That's all. Just try to get a little backstory.
it's too much. And it's just too much because it is a lot. Because the thing is that there's a lot of players. And I realized that, look, as I mentioned last live, because I touch on this sometimes. We talk about R. Kelly over here, of course, and they come up. It's just natural. But
support the victims. That's all.
yeah, I mean, and we have history.
Yeah.
Or I guess I could say the channel has history, right? So
yeah, you were the first, okay?
But the reason it's coming up is
that over and over.
I saw some of this live. I caught it because thank you, Love Warrior, for sending me that initial link. It was another link for that channel, and that's why I guess I had got a suggestion. So I'm running around, ripping and running. I'm in and out of this live, and I'm like, every time I'm in and out, back into the live, it's a new panel of people, or it's like it's two people facing off, like problem solving, the R. Kelly way. But it was good stuff. I thought it was, I thought
so they were coming to the table and having a discussion.
Exactly, coming to the table, but then
Was it truthful?
Was it truthful? I mean, I don't know everybody's truth. I know that there's some truths that I saw that weren't truthful. I saw some chats back and forth that I'm like, are you for real?
Okay.
There's a lot of people who are just still frauds out there. It's crazy. But specifically, Mocha Duchess.
Oh, Mocha.
I could believe her in the chat. Like, oh my God. I mean, she was just licking any butt that would come her way. I mean, it was ridiculous. And, then there was apologies.
Not Mocha. Mocha wasn't licking. Mocha was licking butts. Child.
You know how it goes. But listen, the apologies were good. There were apologies all around, and that's a good thing. I don't know if they were all sincere or not, and we won't know. Time will tell. But
true.
Thank you for bringing me back in, because once you up in there, it's hard. It's like that was an entertaining. It was an entertaining live, I'll have to say. I mean, I got a lot done throughout the day. I had my little earbud in,
right?
Pod or whatever you want to call it. My son gets on me for whatever I call it. He always corrects me. Like it matters. You see it in my ear. You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
I got an earpiece in.
Right. But I don't really like somebody going around in every chat they can talking about how they're for what's right. I'm just for who's being, we people need to be accountable and all this stuff, which of course is the right thing to say. But when you're not doing that,
I was just gonna say that. Okay.
you haven't done that yourself, like you're a fraud. That's it, and that's
Wow.
Wow. He's like, what's happening? I'm just saying. I was like, really? I mean, I honestly want to just go live and put her name in my thing. Like, come in. Let's go. I think I would need to unblock her. I think she is blocked, actually. So from at least that one channel, because
Yeah.
you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Got that little bit off my. There's so much. Wow, like who knew that was Wang? It didn't build up until I saw that in the chat. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is really happening here? What's really happening?
Let's
I'm
go.
getting a refill.
Oh. I was like, what's going on over there? But
It's popping, baby.
Look, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. This is YouTube, I come on here twice a week, or I guess 3 times technically, a week. And I have a life. I live my life, right?
Okay.
So, but at the same time, this little nugget over here is my little nugget, and I already feel R word over here from people just hopping over here and just like, what are those birds that when they come down, then they grab up whatever they can and they go back up?
Seagull.
There you go.
They are so greedy.
Come around here. Stay out my wall.
Crumb snatchers.
Stay out my wall.
Literally.
Liar and lickers.
All that. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. I did like, it was funny though, all the apologies that went around, and then like not long after, one person comes in and shoots everybody up. Like,
oh no, not the Mac 10. The Mac 10.
They were like,
what
just happened?
I'll be right there.
It's called.
They went Terminator on them. Wonder Woman.
Basically, Terminator 2 is my favorite one.
They done shut up the whole club. Oh.
I was gonna say the club, but then I was like, well, I don't know if that's the club, but
the Kells, no Kells Club or
that's cool.
The Hemorrhoid Club.
Let me stop saying that, because then they're gonna come over here. You called us a cesspit. I'm like, come on now. Come on.
The R. Kelly supporters are hemorrhoids. That's who they are.
It's more so about it's like a thought collective. It's not necessarily people. We're just talking about the whole thought collective thought.
Like a corporation.
Yeah, exactly. The RICO. Exactly. You get it. Yeah.
Yeah, like you have the figurehead, which looks like, that's the one shouldering the burden of everything. But, a lot of people tap dancing behind the scenes to make the show look good.
There it is.
If you only knew, Anthony, bring it, Goddess. Anthony, Goddess, Kim, if he only knew what the synonym or acronym for tap dancer what is it? It's not, that's with the M. The other word, I can't think of it. Not simile, a metaphor. If he only knew who the metaphor was for the tap dancer, it'd be over.
I wonder if we all feel like it's the same person. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It started off with Rico Kelly, then somebody swooped in and took over.
I didn't hear your first part of that. Say that one more time, Kim.
I said it started off with Rico Kelly, and then somebody came in and took over.
A couple of people did, but yeah, you're right. One of those people, I'll never forget. I had my channel probably 4 or 5 months, and this guy comes in my comes in my chat, calling me all kind of bitches and hoes, telling me because I mentioned him because I had a screenshot that had his name in it in the video. Basically, he was being called out as a mole. Funny thing is, it was John Russell had posted it, I guess, in a Facebook group, but it was on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
I didn't see. What did I missed that win? I'm about to go back.
Oh, you gotta catch those videos if you
I wasn't on Twitter then.
That's when I used to dig deep.
Y'all, if it wasn't for sis, I swear for Jesus, I wouldn't have been there.
I will admit I got some of my stuff from what's his name's channel on Instagram. What was it called at the time? I forgot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
You know, the mask. Yeah.
The pedophile thing.
Ooh, we can't say that either.
Well, all I gotta say is the only people that's been holding, I know I was genuine. I was looking through my notes to find the date to let Mr. Cobb know how real and genuine and 10 toes down we've been with God Is Done. When we came up with the Goddess Warriors, I was in my kitchen. I'll never forget it. It's around here somewhere. I've been taking notes. And we said, we're going to be here when ain't nobody else going to be here. And who is it? Wild Wayne, Priscilla, me, God Is Done. And now we got Mr. Cobb and Mary Blue and a few other people. So here we are.
And there it is. Is that why you were looking through your notes? That is so cute.
I was thinking the same thing, Goddess. I'm like, what is Kim taking notes for?
I was like, either she finna give us some big piece of information.
I wrote it down like the name we picked. This one, sis asked who gonna be. I'm gonna be here, and nobody else. I'll show you better than I can tell you. 3 years later, here we are.
Dang, 3 years.
It's real.
Where you been for the past 3 years, Mr. Cobb? I don't know why I hadn't pulled you into this thing. You probably weren't better off not. This is a good time.
Mr. Cobb would have had to keep up the club too. He would have had to come out of retirement.
They don't want none of this. They don't want none of Cobb smoke. I'm telling you, that's a different type of beast right there. Please
there are
don't.
seasons.
And they will all burn to the ground if you push the right buttons.
That Texas smoke? Nah.
It's no joke.
All right. I'm going to get ready to go back in the chat. Love Warriors, Goddess.
You do that. We only have a couple more things to touch on. I was going to talk about T.I. Tiny. Their investigation is still going on. And I read the other day.
Hang on a minute. Okay.
Oh, one of the accusers.
They are being investigated.
There's case. Yeah. Well, they're being I'm saying investigated just because I know they're being sued. I don't know the details actually.
I know they're being looked into. I believe they're being looked into.
But I saw an article with him and with Nelly being part of one of the accusers' accusations, basically saying that they made her
sleep with him,
be with him. Yeah, I was trying to type at the same time.
That's the one that they put 8 pills down around and like made her sleep with him.
8 pills?
8 ecstasy pills. You can't take 8 at one time. You'll be in the hospital. Like that's just maybe 8 within a 24 or 3 day span, maybe.
Right.
Like, I took 2. A few hours later, took another one. But 8 at one time, your heart will bust.
Well, actually, it does. Yeah,
I believe that.
I can't see nobody putting 8 ecstasy pills down nobody's throat and then shove them and say, "Go F Nelly." Like that's just.
Let me read what it says.
I don't think it happened like that. Not 8 at one time.
This is from Hip Hop.
Okay.
It says the sexual assault allegations continue to. Now, fellow hip hop artist Nelly is involved, as spotted on Madame Noir. Another unidentified woman has come forward with some serious allegations against the couple, claiming they forced her to have sex with Nelly in 2014. In a heart-wrenching video shared on Instagram on an account named Not Your Model Victim. Back in February, it details numerous sexual allegations that have been levied against the Atlanta rapper and his wife.
Wow.
Wait, what? And his wife? Okay, wait. The caption for the post reads, the following allegations are part of a criminal referral sent to the following agencies, and has all these all the attorney general for California, Georgia,
Wow.
United States attorneys, Northern District
The
of
Attorney
Georgia,
General? Wow.
and the Central District
All
of
it takes.
California, and the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office. It says one allegation in particular that stands out is the story from Jane Doe 4, which is told by a narrator who reveals the alleged victim was approached by Tiny to be the couple assistant in 2005, but was never compensated for her work. The narrator details on one occasion, T.I. stood over her and Tiny stood close by as T.I. forced her to open her mouth and swallow 8 ecstasy pills. The narrator continued the duration of her time with T.I. and Tiny. The duo forced her to engage in sexual acts with different women against her will. In 2014, T.I. and Tiny forced her to have sexual intercourse with rapper Nelly against her will. Oh, I guess this is it. Y'all want to see it?
Yeah. You know what? He better be glad. They better be glad that they're not answering under investigation for a murder charge, giving her 8 ecstasy pills, like you said, Kim, and Red. That could have been a murder charge if she would have died.
I used to take ecstasy years ago, back like 2006. You never know which pill is going to be the strongest. And if you take one and then you feel like, oh, my high coming down, I'm going to take another one or whatever. If you get one that's too strong and you too high, trust and believe, you will have a come to Jesus moment. You'll be like, wait a minute, slow down. You're not gonna, you would know that you can't take a certain amount at one time. You just wouldn't.
Right. I've
like
never done it.
And if somebody forced that 8, yeah. And I can't see that. No matter how mild the ecstasy, you can't take she would have been in the hospital. She would have been in the hospital.
And how do you force pills down someone's throat? They have a gag reflex and all other kind of systems going to reject it.
They didn't throw up. I mean, they didn't go into convulsions and pass out. Like that stuff.
Like it's the 15th century, like in Game of Thrones. They put that metal thing in there and crank their mouth open and throw the pills down.
Y'all be surprised. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't see 8. Maybe the count was off, but not 8.
She might have thrown that up. She probably got gagged it down and threw it back up.
Yeah, they forced 8 down her throat. She threw 8 up.
I would have spit it all in their faces.
I'm not surprised to hear about that Nelly allegation though, because I've heard, Nelly was being criminally investigated in London, and it kind of just, I don't know if the victim withdrew the case, but it was just quietly kind of went down. But they dropped the charges. But he's been he has paid our victims before. Nelly has. He has been investigated for rape allegation before. So I'm not surprised. I'm not saying he did anything. This is all alleged just by what I've heard, but I have read, credible sources about previous problems he's had.
Well, let's see what's up with this little thing here. Oh, dang. Okay. Like, hello.
Women, Black women in particular, should be supported, protected, defended,
yes,
and uplifted.
That's right.
Jane Doe 1.
Is that T.I.?
Date of incident.
Yeah.
He
was out in the backyard.
Location. Atlanta, Georgia.
2000. Now connect to the word.
year-old senior at University High School. She began interning for T.I. and Tiny at their Atlanta studio. She was vaginally and anally raped by T.I. after being given alcohol and drugs by Tiny. Jane Doe 2, a U.S. military veteran. Date of incident, September 2005. incident, Los Angeles, California. Tiny sat next to Jane Doe 2 at a club and offered her a sip of a spiked drink. Tiny and T.I. took her and a few other girls back to their hotel. Tiny gave a butt massage. At that point, Jane Doe 2 started feeling sick and began throwing up. T.I. came over and attempted to put his foot into her vagina. She told him no, and the next thing she remembers was waking up naked on the couch with a towel thrown over her with a very sore vagina.
Oh, shit.
Jane Doe 3. Date of incident: September 25th, 2006 and March 2007. Location of incidents: New York City and Atlanta, Georgia. An aspiring artist. Tiny invited her to the studio in January 2007 and passed her off to her security, Cedric Alpha Mega Sellers. Jane Doe 3 rejected his advances, and he grabbed her phone, put his number in, called himself, and began stalking her nonsense. She ignored him until she saw him again too. At that second encounter, Alpha Mega grabbed her and put a gun to her head. He then blindfolded her, put her in his car, and drove 20 to 15 minutes into Georgia. He raped her 3 times within a 24-hour window, drove her back to the studio the following day, and pistol whipped her, threatened to kill her if she spoke. Shortly after, she received a call from T.I. threatening her to never come near his studio again. Jane Doe 4. A teenage friend. Date of incident with T.I. 2006, 2007, and 2015. In 2005, Tiny approached her to work as their assistant. She was never paid or compensated for any of the work completed. On one occasion, T.I. stood over her, and Tiny stood close by as T.I. forced her to open her mouth and swallow 8 ecstasy pills. Throughout the duration of her time with T.I. and Tiny, the duo forced her to engage in sexual acts with different women against her will. In 2014, T.I. and Tiny forced her to have sexual intercourse with rapper Nelly against her will.
Is that looping now?
That was the last. That was the one we just talked about.
With T.I. October 2017.
No, it's not looping.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Clark Atlanta University freshman. She was slipped a date rape drug while visiting Brain Hustle Studios in Atlanta with one of T.I.'s interns. Jane Doe 6. Date of incident: 2017.
Not number 6.
Forced to take Molly, coke, and other drugs. Of incident: Atlanta, Georgia. A private dancer. Jane Doe 6 was hired to do a private dance for T.I. and Tiny. She was told that there would be other celebrities there, and she needed to keep the encounter confidential. She was forced to take drugs and engage in unwanted sexual acts with other women. She had her cell phone
It's almost over.
taken and was held against her will for 3 days. Tramika Williams. Date of incident: December 12, 2009. Location of incident: Atlanta, Georgia. A 7-month-old pregnant mother and 8-year-old boy. In December of 2009, Tramika Williams was pregnant when T.I. and a group of his associates kicked in her front door and then put guns to the heads of her 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and 4-year-old sons and made them go to the closet. They then beat up her ex-husband at the time and kidnapped him. It was 3 p.m. in the afternoon. They called the police, and the DeKalb County Police
I want to be clear about one
did
thing.
nothing after.
Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. Women, black women in particular, should be supported, protected, defended, and uplifted. I want to be clear about one thing.
Okay. Well, I was not expecting that at all. That was crazy. All right, Professor C.
One question.
Yes.
Were the majority of the victims, they were of age?
A majority?
I'm asking. Are the majority?
No, I can't answer that.
Because it's still foul. It's still against the law. It's still violation. How dare he quote Malcolm X's famous quote about black women? Because you did all that and your wife, nigga. I was just wondering though, were they adolescents or underage?
Allegedly, it was a intern on the tour bus, the 17-year-old, allegedly, that the mom.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
Okay.
Time out. Professor C, he has to bounce. So I just wanted to say thank you for popping in. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure. I appreciate y'all.
You know,
nice little mellow situation tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put me up on a few things, so I thank you for that.
Oh, you as well. You as well. I'm gonna holler at you.
Absolutely. Love and light to y'all. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Anthony King.
Thank you.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead. You were talking about Kim. I had cut you off. I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine. I said allegedly, they said that it was an intern that was on one of the, I guess on the tour bus. Her and another young lady. She was either 16 or 17, and I think her mom was good friends with Tiny, from what it was read as far as one of the victims. And she remembered being given a drink by Tiny, and at the back of the tour bus, her and the other intern was sitting on the edge of the bed. She remembered Tiny rubbing like her thighs, asking. She said that she got sick of her stomach. She said that Tiny told her, that's what it read, that, oh, my husband, I'm a little jealous. He looking like he like you or whatever. They were supposed to be coming back from I forgot, from somewhere on the way back to Atlanta. And she said all she remembered was waking up, and she could tell that she'd been penetrated. She was a virgin. She went home and she had to go to the hospital because she had issues. So that allegedly is hospital records from a family member saying that they had to take her, and she was penetrated anally by force. They were saying
that kind of bullshit is life altering. She's a virgin and have that type of experience. That shit can be life altering. I'm sorry, Kim. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's what was read in the paperwork when the attorney came out and said that, and she had to get therapy, of course, and everything else. And she was an honor roll student, and
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, so that's what they say.
I had already said it's gonna be surviving T.I. and Tiny. If all those attorney generals from all these states have been sent this info, you best believe they are investigating them.
Oh yeah.
I believe it's some truth in there somewhere. It is a legit. I believe it is some victim somewhere, and I believe we don't know the ones that Lisa Bloom have. Allegedly she has two. But I do believe they're being looked into. One thing about it's some truth in there somewhere, and there's certain things about even saying with Tiny behavior that's never changed, even before all this stuff came out publicly. I don't know if anybody remember, and me and sis talked about it. I think I even remember hearing in not just the strip clubs, but just they pay you top dollar. They tell you up front what drugs and alcohol they're gonna have on deck, you with it or not. They get straight to the point. That was rumors in the street before I even, you know what I'm saying? So that part of the story has never changed over the years.
Right.
So I believe that.
Very well known in Atlanta. That's what they little story is, You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And it was always, joking conversation like, girl, would you ever, and then you heard joke, well, what? And I would you ever give? They wanted to. Would you leave with them? I heard they paid most. They was people used to talk about celebrities, couples that pay, more money, the highest paid for people to join with
top
them.
Top dollar Kim.
They were one of the couples.
Top dollar.
They were one of the couples. And they used to, when I got in strip club stuff, it was known to, if they come make an appearance, don't be surprised if they want to take a few back, who will be willing to go.
Take a few back.
Yeah, they was like, they tell you up front, look, this
But
is what it is, what you need, because this is what we do and mess with. Don't come up, don't show up, and you can't walk through the door.
but they say Tiny is very nasty to them ladies, and when like the word is out on them, and a lot of ladies been told, I know somebody, they'll pay you and this and that, and when they find out it's them two, they turn it down, like they don't even
I
want to
have a
go.
question though. It seemed like they love to pick up in the strip club. It seemed like that's their number one preference. When she kind of said she met him when she was dancing, she said I met him when I was stripping, and she said that she used to be like, I just want to do her hair, and she said that's how she met Tiny. Tiny,
I didn't
came
know
to
that.
her. So I wonder, have
China was stripping.
yeah, that's she kind of said it three. I done heard her say it 3 times. She said when she used to dance, that's how she met Tiny. Because matter of fact, the last recent live
Yeah, I
before
didn't know that.
Tiny had came out and said something on the internet. She was like, well, first off, T.I. ain't never liked me. She said he ain't never liked me. She was like, because when I met her when I was dancing, she said I just wanted to do the girl's hair. And then she said, but I ended up being friends with her. But she said that she met Tiny when she used to dance. Yeah.
Well,
And
I
she said
I
that
guess
she
I
never
thought something. I
been
read something
she
different.
said she never been part of the get down. And I don't know if that made her like with him, like, oh, we can't have her. But she said that's how she met Tiny. She said she met her at the strip club. And she said she used to see her in there a lot where she danced at. And she used to always say, I just wish she let me do her hair one time. I just want to get in that girl
I,
head.
I know she didn't want to pay her all the time for her hair.
Oh no, I got because I read that well, maybe it was an interview because I remember her talking. She said that she was doing hair. She had started out on these small sets.
Right.
And that's where I
Saw
thought
her.
they met like that, but I had no
Yeah, I
idea
saw
that
her
she was
too.
a stripper or dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
she
didn't
said,
either.
yes, she said
I
she
can't
used to
even
be.
imagine she kind of dance.
I know, but
Do
she
y'all
said that's
remember
how
that
she
show
met.
they had a reality show together? Remember that reality show when
Yep,
they were driving that golf cart?
yep.
Yeah,
I
And she
laughed
said,
so hard.
yes.
yep,
I
she
can't
That's
imagine.
said
Shakina.
that.
Actually, is it Shekinah? I thought Shekinah. Is it Shekinah or Shakina?
Takana is one of them.
She actually has a funny personality. Like,
She
you know what I
does.
mean? Like, she can draw you in. But I know she
Yeah.
did say that she if we would know what she was paid, and I heard this out of her own mouth, for that reality show, we would cry.
Meaning is in a bad way.
Like
Yeah,
underpaid. Like,
Cry like okay.
but when she
something like
said
that.
she was like, I was kissing butt, I was fixing, tying people's shoes. Like she was basically saying that she was thinking that I got to do whatever it takes, you know, I guess to get where she wanted, but she said at the time she wasn't licensed, and that's what was told to her because she gets to take her state test yet. But then she did take her test and passed and got licensed. But she said the future, they at first, but she said that he paid her more than anybody. That's how she got, like her start and her foot in the door, and then getting exposed to other celebrities, and she took off, start making her money,
Right,
getting clientele.
I was gonna say regarding the show. I mean, if you're not getting paid a lot, you are getting exposure, and that exposure is costly. Like you
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna be
yes,
buying that type of
that's
advertisement.
right, that's right.
But from what they say, like, she kind of like, if she's your friend and she genuinely love, like, she go hard. She really come from a genuine place. Like, she go hard in the paint. Being loud and ghetto, but
She be doing too much.
yeah, she
Yeah,
does. Yep.
She dang. I mean, even if Tiny quote unquote told her to go in on that Sabrina that on that first live where she basically seemed like she threw Tiny in under the bus. But Tiny, if
yes,
she said Tiny
yes,
told her what to say, and that's
She,
even worse.
yeah, Tiny
yeah.
was giggling in the background as well as his other voices giggling. I don't know who else was with him, but Tiny, you basically you confirmed it. You said she was just trying to be a friend. I can't help what she said, but as soon as you heard her say that the girl was recruiting for y'all and stuff, and she ate on your box and trust your man, you should have been like, hey, we heard you giggling, laughing, saying you crazy, just laughing. They was falling out. Where the clerk had to tell them to quiet down because they was in the courtroom.
Yeah.
I guess she thought it was a game, like, we gonna get her back, girl, go live. She kind of was like, I could do it, let me be the
that clearly was not thought out.
Right. And it's like that wasn't no game. I wouldn't have took that as nothing funny. Somebody
she sure didn't get T.I.'s permission for that. I bet you he didn't get
like, no wonder, like, you done
She had to hurry up and do it before he figured it out. She's like,
exactly.
Hurry up and do this, because here he come. Here he come.
Yep.
That's crazy to be in that type of situation, and now all her friends are all involved. I know Candy's probably trembling. Yeah. I'm telling you, because she already had them rumors on her.
Oh yeah, she had mentioned Candy name. She said y'all was there when they questioned y'all. Y'all better have the same memory as me. She said, because you know how I get down. When she mentioned Toya, Candy, and Lauren London, and I forgot who else. She was like, y'all was there with certain things that happened. She didn't say they did it, but she said they were there and they know certain things that happened with certain girls.
I bet you they know a lot more than just them doing stuff. They probably, Lauren London, she probably seen a whole bunch of stuff.
I know, right? Yeah.
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling is right. I wouldn't be surprised if she, Mr. Rico himself has something to do with her growing up in Hollywood.
Right.
Well, really growing up. She was a young adult. Yeah. I don't know if I told you about the college class I had with her.
No.
Sure did. She was in my acting class. She disappeared after like the first couple of weeks, and then next thing I know, she was in that Drop It Like It's Hot. Wasn't that the video? I think that was the first video she was in.
Oh yeah, she was dropping it like it was hot. Okay, she was actually
in the class a few times. Got it.
She was out like a couple weeks in. I stopped seeing her, and then I saw that video. I was like, oh, that's that girl that was in my acting class.
Wow, small world,
right? Very small world.
But you right out there in LA where it's all at anyway. So
yeah, but to see somebody before anyone has actually, that's not the first. I have a lot of those stories, but yeah. Right. A lot of people out here. That's how you know.
Before they blow up, because that Rod Wave, he's from actually right here in St. Pete. Then he has a different kind of flow out there. A lot of sad love songs he writes, and he went to #1. There's a lot of people know him. He knows my daughter really well. But before they blow up and you know them like that, that's special, different. Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. It's a story. It's a story to tell.
Okay. I like that. Story to tell.
Yeah. I got a Lauren London story, legit.
Okay.
I don't know. And then she had a friend with her. I don't think the friend, no, she wasn't. She didn't mount to nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
She probably was like, I ain't built for this life.
You know what? You don't even know. She could be some attorney somewhere, or you never know.
That's right.
If they got the industry, she probably like, before I draw the line, I'm sorry. Let me go back to class.
Yeah, exactly. She probably went back to school. She was more like the sidekick friend type, like
right.
The little tag along. That's what she seemed, at least. Yeah, I was the people watcher. I knew everybody's business.
It's like she's so pretty. She cool. Don't worry about her.
Oh, Mr. Cobb was there with me. Oh, not at that class though.
Oh, okay.
Not that class, but we cut up in a couple classes together.
Oh, I cannot imagine. Y'all was in my class together. Imagine. He always got something to say. You always got something to say. One of those students.
Yeah, one of those classes was a speech class. That was.
Oh my God. I bet that was a good class, though.
It was very memorable.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
teacher, he was actually a hypnotist, the teacher, but he was a
Get
hypnotist.
out.
Great.
Did he
Yeah.
try to hypnotize you?
No, but he had an open door, like I
Oh.
wanted to do it, but nah.
Do that
Nah.
stuff really works? Like, is that possible to hypnotize somebody?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
It's possible.
yeah.
What you
thought-
think your mindful breathing meditations are doing? I'm messing with
Well, they say they have you talking or whatever, like, I don't know, you.
Well, there's techniques. I mean, these people go to school for this, we can't,
right.
I don't know the,
They probably
I'm
never
not
challenge
able to give all that
God is
info, but
God is dying energy is so strong. They probably like, no, she sees straight through us.
you know what?
Did you-
I actually don't like. I had blocked my I have to really tap in if I want to look into something. I used to be able to just see and hear immediate, but I can't.
But did you know
It's
you
too
get
much.
to the ability at that time when you was
It's too
taking the
much.
class?
No, not at that time at all. I always knew though. I was like, I can do things. I know I can. I can move this pencil. I know I can.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't. I think it got uncovered over time as I uncovered certain things within me. You know what I mean?
And
Right.
The deeper I would go and the more things I would learn about myself, then it seemed like, okay, well, you passed to the next level. Now we'll let you hear your deceased people or whatever,
Wow. Gifts upon gifts upon gifts. You have to utilize them.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
You do
Dancing gets better and better.
get dusty and rusty in 2 seconds, for real.
Right.
Like, that makes sense. I just couldn't put my finger on it when I was growing up. Now it.
I actually have my cards here. My
Yeah, the
oracle.
card.
Not the
We
guy.
haven't had the cards in a long time.
Messages.
You want to pull something, Goddess?
I'm shuffling.
Oh.
But yeah, they're like, finally. This channel was supposed to be about my cards, and that was it. That was the mistake that I veered away from the original intent of the channel. But
you still use your cards sometimes. When God says move in a direction, it might not make sense at the time. Like, why am I doing this? But then it come back together again. I need you to do this, baby, real quick. We gonna utilize all you get. I don't think you would have met us if you didn't. So,
yeah,
everything happened in design order. I think you have
exactly
got y'all to love. You have people that it helps them. So I think So
I'll pull 4 cards, and
okay.
These are, I think, because my intention also was, I think we're still in Taurus season, are we? We're going into Gemini season soon.
Yeah, I think
what's today? Is today the 15th or the 14th?
Yeah, tomorrow's the 16th.
So we got to the 19th, still Taurus.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get into that Taurus energy. That'll be the next live. We'd be out of it at that point. But that energy lingers, so
yeah.
And what's next?
Gemini, baby.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini moon, so that's me. Information, media. Yeah. All right. So we have leap of faith. Take a risk. Put your heart's true desire into action. So some of y'all need to take a risk and have a leap of faith. Some of y'all trembling on the windowsill. Little legs are just trembling. You got them wings, baby. Get on out. And we also have the undying love card. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So somebody is dealing with a relationship, maybe even a breakup, but basically saying that some loves, they never die, no matter what. Matter what. Love actually itself is eternal, I think, but you just channel it. I think it's just how you channel it.
Right.
You can kill it. I don't think you can kill love.
Right.
Wow. Then we got unconditional love. Love yourself, others.
Wow. Yes.
No matter what the outward appearance may be. So just Love yourself, others,
Love
and every
yourself.
situation, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep hope alive. And then focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got a sword.
Yes.
I mean, a shield. What is that called? The bow and arrow. There you go.
Oh, yes, baby.
Diana. So yeah, intention is important, right? So I always tell you guys, set your intention for the day, set your intention for the
Yeah.
week and the month. Always have goals, have at least one. I call it moments. I always try to strive for at least 3 moments in the week. I want 3 big moments, you know. I started off with 1 and I was hitting it every week. So I'm up it. So now we're at 3.
Look what I found, y'all. Dollar Tree.
Oh, that's hard to see. What's it say?
It says, start each day with a grateful heart.
Yes,
Yeah.
gratitude. Absolutely.
Yes.
Mhm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Somebody had that in a song. That's what it is. I think it was
That's what it is.
Eve or Rough Rider.
I'm gonna pull one more. Let's see. Another peace card was looking at me.
Hey, Simba.
How many kittens did she wind up having, Kim?
Just the one. The first one was stillborn, and then this was the second one. And that was it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think it's. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I was trying to look at this little boom boom. I was like, if it is a little Susie, she gonna have a fat one.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure. You know, it's time to tell, but she's been such a great mother. I had to babysit. Yes, she brought the baby in the bed with me, and she woke me up. She kept doing this with her head, and I said, "What's up?" She said, "Meow, meow," and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she kept doing this, like, "Look, don't roll over." So I looked at the little chicken was curled up, like right here, and I said, "Oh." I said, okay. I said, Gigi got the baby. And she looked like, okay, because I'm about to go play. I got to go get my freak. So she zippy boomed through the house. And she came back and checked, made sure the baby was cool. She licked me on my forehead, went back playing again. And I said, animals are so smart. They so smart.
Yeah, she
I
made
promise
sure
you we are not crazy cat women over here. I promise you.
She made sure you knew that baby, she brought you her baby, and that you knew she was there. That's sweet. Yeah. Did you pull the card?
I got 2 more cards. So we got guiding children. It says you're good at counseling, healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And
wow. Say the name of that again, guys. You said guiding children.
Mm-hmm.
It was guiding children, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. So protect your time and energy. It's important.
Protect your time and energy and yourself. Protect yourself, your time and energy.
Yeah, love yourself enough.
Say always have,
all of these all went together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Message. Yeah.
Pretty much the whole deck goes together. If I pull any card, it'll probably go. I'm gonna pull what's on top just to see. Oh, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. See? Love yourself, honor yourself. Yeah.
Celebrate your spirit.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, I guess that's tomorrow's shot of love. I don't know. Honestly, I was like, "Ooh, I might take a break." So
no.
How you feel?
Can you see it?
Want to do shot of love? Y'all better come out. Y'all in the chat. The bushes, y'all
better come out. It's not you better come out. That's not how it goes.
I know.
No.
Well, I didn't mean like you better. Like I'm sorry if I was ordering them. But it would be a blessing to you to come out and to come in for a shot of love that will motivate you, elevate you, make you feel good. It's short. It's on point. There's a lesson, a lot of love. The vibe is great. So not like you better, but it would be good for you to get that blessing. It's a blessing.
Well, maybe you should come on and do a testimony tomorrow. Throw the link in the chat tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't need those spark rumors out. God is down and forcing her people.
Okay.
She's
Right.
made.
Right. I was reprimanding you or some shit. I'm like, are you serious right now? Everybody is grown over here.
She made Priscilla get alive and say it.
Wow. Wayne asked him what's in the glass.
Wine.
It's pink Moscato. My daughter-in-law had. So.
I had red Moscato.
Which I haven't had a sip because I got
the red Moscato.
Deal with my sis.
I know that's right.
So I had a red Moscato. My red cup is empty. I had ginger ale with a little splash of rum in there.
All right now.
You know that tastes like cream soda.
I was gonna say that it tastes like the cream soda thing, or whatever. Yeah.
It's just like that. I was like, I only did that because I didn't have nothing. I mean, I was like, I need something sizzly.
Do they call that Russian drink? Is that considered a white Russian or something?
I love white Russian. White Russian Kahlua and coffee and cream and vodka. It's like coffee and cream. Yeah.
Oh, that would have me out. Oh no, that would knock me out. You said
the Kahlua, vodka, and cream. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't know. It'll have me up and then all that sugar and caffeine. Sounds good though.
It's delicious.
Well, I appreciate you hanging out. You said you were leaving us, but you hung out. I appreciate that.
No, I love you guys. Kim, chat, everybody. I had a real good time, and I appreciate you.
My phone is not charged. Love to come on the panel. Just drink some beer. Well, you gotta have your phone charged next time. Look, we're gonna be back tomorrow morning. Shot of love. Please don't bring your beer. Wednesday and then Saturday. I'm trying to be consistent Wednesday, Saturday. You know, try to.
Yeah, you've been doing good so far.
I think so. I appreciate you all for, because y'all can show up or not. But if I don't, it's like if I don't do it one day, it's gonna turn into a month.
Right. I think it's this because I needed that pull me get up. Come on, let's. I needed that. I needed that pull me, get up.
Right.
You talking about Sunday morning?
No, today.
Right. You weren't feeling well. Well, yeah, shout out to Kim for coming.
Yes, Kim.
Like my voice sounds different. Like I was like, I needed that. Like not that I was dating, but I needed that pick me up, that boost, that come on, let's go. Like, come on now, don't do this.
Right.
I feel good. I needed that.
Good. I feel good too.
Get a little you need to get back energized and boost it back up again. So it's like, no, don't you lay down now. You get up, come on.
That's right.
Right. You got this. Got control of this.
Yeah, I needed
that. Well, y'all are you're so exciting right now. Can't handle it.
Can't hold down.
I'm gonna have to get out this live.
Whether I was sick and all, I don't care. I was not tonight. It was just in case. I would have had to been here.
No, before I appreciate you. You came in all cute and all, both of you.
Yeah. I was in process taking my hair down or whatever. I was like, well, you know what? I know Dad loved to wear a hat in the house for a woman to do that, but Lord forgive me.
Girl,
cute.
That's like an old thing that my great grandmother used to say. It's bad luck for a woman to wear a hat in the house.
Oh, it's bad luck. I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, and it's bad luck to whistle. what else they say? Oh, don't let an umbrella open up in the house.
Right. In the house. Yeah. I heard that one.
But yeah, she used to always say it's bad luck for a woman to wear a hat in the house. I always think that.
Oh, well, we're not claiming that, so it don't
Uh-uh.
matter.
And I was like, you know, that's just some of the old wives' tales have truth in it, and some just old sayings. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Only if it's gonna benefit me and it's positive. That's it. Other than that,
Okay.
it can go to
I haven't had any bad luck.
there you go. And you won't. Long
That's
as
right.
you don't.
I think just
So
don't give it no energy. Don't entertain it.
right. Well, I guess that kind of answers my. I was gonna ask y'all, did I cover because I want to make sure I covered all bases on that whole 17-hour live situation. And I know I brought that up before, but did I cover because I know I talked to you about it. I think I
believe
covered
so.
all bases. I wanted to make sure though, because I don't want to have to bring it up again. But
Right.
wow, what
Yeah, I think
hypocrisy.
everything is covered.
If hypocrisy was a person, I'll tell you.
Oh, I know.
I can't even believe that though. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Yeah, I might have to extend the invite for a panel discussion, or maybe just to get clarification. I think it would be because this person got a lot to say. She got a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Might
all right, y'all. Well, look, what?
might be some healing going on.
You know what? I guess that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna shower and spread the love and kindness, sprinkle it. Because
Mm.
love conquers all. It's powerful. So,
Yes.
Well, we already got the healing and the positive energy here. So extending the olive branch is just a communication of that community going forward because we already got the love and the healing going on here, right?
yeah.
Oh, for
Mm-hmm.
real. I would have to
Yeah.
unblock the person.
It's
So
good. I block game.
I'll keep y'all posted. I'll keep you posted. How about
Okay.
Good block game.
That sounds like a plan.
that? All right. All right, y'all. Well, look, we're an hour and a half deep. So let's go
All
ahead
right.
and say peace out to this bitch. I appreciate y'all for hanging out though in the bushes, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go back in the replay if you missed the content. We will be
Like,
back in the morning for
subscribe.
10 minutes in the morning, honey. And don't, so you coming in talking about, hey, I'm running through this thing and it's over. So that's not really the live to come in for greetings too much unless you're there already in the beginning. I'm just saying. And sometimes I miss people. Oh, shout out to the truth. She probably ain't listening. But if anybody, you can let her know. Because I didn't see that she came into the shot of love. And I was like, that was cool. So I'll be in the zone. I'm gonna try to remember to go back and look now before I sign off though, because
Right.
I want to show my appreciation and all that.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess that's it.
Love you guys. Love you, Miss Kim.
Yeah,
Peace
love you.
to y'all out there in the bushes.
Wayne and Mary Blue and everybody else who stuck through.
Yes, Wayne. See you in the morning, sir.
Yes. Sweet dreams, boo boo.
Sweet dreams, y'all.